You might not believe it, but this is actually probably one of the best money makers I've got at the moment.
This is Nuzlocke. I'm locked to whatever gear I find first and making do with what I've got, all in an effort to conquer the greatest challenges of RuneScape, one region at a time. Welcome to Runescape. Now that Obor and Briarfighter have been defeated, it's time to forge ahead to a new region. Around Mistlin there are 4 areas I could unlock that each hold their own incredible benefits and menacing challenges. The Wilderness, the Desert, Mauritania, and Asgarnia. Wherever I go, I'm stuck with my choice until all accessible bosses are defeated, so I better choose wisely. I deliberated for days over this. Which choice would give me the best chance of success, not just in the region, but for the future of the Nuzlocke challenge? After much thought, planning, and consideration, I came back to what I thought was too obvious a choice. I'm about to enter into my first new region on the Nuzlocke Ultimate Iron Man. That's right, we're going to Asgarnia. We saw that one coming. Hit me with it. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's right, I chose Asgarnia, as a slim majority of you also thought I would. Welcome to Asgarnia. While the Wilderness was a close runner-up, the sheer number of bosses there and the danger of facing other players made me think twice, and the opportunity to create a solid foundation for me to build power was too good to pass up. Asgarnia is home to probably the best setup for Nuzlocke's future. Entering this region unlocks some of the most important locations for an account like mine. In the heart of Asgarnia, the city of the White Knights, Falador, the central location of many quests, the mining guild, plenty of useful shops, and, of course, the giant mole's lair. To the south lies Romington, where I can achieve my dream of becoming a homeowner, if only I could do that in real life. Next to Romington is everybody's favourite, Port Sarim, a well-connected shipping hub with a great selection of shops, including a food shop, which is going to make stocking up on cheese potatoes even faster. In the north of the region, next to Barbarian, is the Edgeville Monastery, which I can use to restore my prayer 2 points above max, and the Ice Mountain, containing the Vault of Kandazar. And in the northwest, Tavali, where I can learn to train Herblore and access the Tavali Dungeon, which contains the lair of Cerberus. And finally, north of Tavali, Berthorpe, home to the Warriors Guild and one of the best melee items in the game. And across town, Turiel, a vital part of the upcoming Slayer grind. Now, I need to eventually work up 32 quest points to enter the Champions Guild, so I started off by knocking out a few simple quests. Right, first things first in Asgarnia, we're going to go right back to Varrock. So from this point on, now that I've entered Asgarnia, basically anything I pick up for any of these slots is locked in. I'm basically going to drop some stuff almost immediately. Goodbye. I'm gonna keep the Chronicle in my inventory, but I'm not locking that into a slot. So one of the very first things that I want to do now that we've got Asgarnia unlocked is complete as many quests as I can to get myself up to 13 quest points. That just means I need 10 from where I am at the moment. So first of all, we're going to complete Romeo and Juliet for a free 5. This shouldn't take longer than like 10 minutes. And there's Romeo and Juliet complete, 5 free quest points, just 5 more and then I can go start on the master plan. This quest is so slow for Iron Man. And there's Sheep Shearer complete, nice 150 crafting SP, which puts me up to 21, and a little Bitcoin as well. Next quest up, X marks the spot. Definitely one of the fastest quests in the game. There's X marks the spot, done. As well as a quest point, we also get an antique lamp, and I'm popping that on agility. And now I'm gonna go to bed because I've lost my voice. But that's 4 agility. Now if you'll excuse me. Alright, where was I? 5 more quest points. My voice has recovered a little bit now. And there's Ernest the Chicken completed. That's now enough quest points so I can actually go and complete Below Ice Mountain, which is actually a free quest, I didn't realise that. Oh no, I need 16, I thought it was 13. Never mind me, one more quest! Let's have a stab at this. I think 5 potatoes should be enough. Too easy, there's Vampire Slayer done, and now we have the requirements for Below Ice Mountain. I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy. Yeah, the Baronite Mace is good, but what if I tell you we can get something even better for way less of a grind? Some of you might have realised this already, but unlocking Asgardia means that I can now complete the Lost City quest, which I need to complete anyway. The quest also happens to give me access to a weapon that far surpasses the Baronite Mace though, and all I need to do is hold on to that diamond in my inventory. I'm gonna just sell this diamond, we don't actually need it where I'm going. Why am I like this? Special thanks to all the patrons who make these videos possible, and thanks to the brand new Discord community. It's only a week old at time of recording, but way more active than I thought it'd be. Check out the I'm Live channel where I'll be announcing my stream schedule. Details for all this and more in the description below. The Lost City is one of the most integral and classic quests in old school RuneScape. Completing it opens up a whole world of opportunity to me and is a requirement for a lot of bosses later down the line, giving me my first opportunity to invoke the impossibility clause. Before I can start the quest, there are 2 skill requirements I need to knock out though. 31 crafting, which shouldn't take too long, and woodcutting 36, which means fuck. So I wanted to avoid this scenario, but I'm going to be forced to spend a reroll here. I need to train woodcutting by getting an axe, but all axes have an equip option and there's no other way to train woodcutting, so basically my options are lock myself to an iron axe or... well, I'll just have to suck it up. So I've decided to drop the anti-poisons and the grimy toad flax. I'm just not going to need them for a very long time. And I'm also locking in the rune square shield just because it saves me having to worry about an offhand for a long time, and I'd like to have something better than a chronicle. There are better offhands I can get in the region, but I'd like to take something that's at least very strong before I end up messing it all up. I can't believe what I'm about to have to do. Ah, God, I hate this so much. I really hate this. Oh no! I'm locked to an iron axe for now. I'm definitely gonna have to use a reroll. I can't believe I've done this. I genuinely, I'm kicking myself because this is like, I think the dumbest thing I've done. Like the beginner casket that I opened before, that was an accident. You know, that could happen to anyone. This was just a complete fumble. Well, let's get started. I need 36. 2 wood cutting. This will train some fire making while I'm here. 3 wood cutting. 6 fire making. 6 wood cutting. There's 10 fire making. Wood cutting 7. Wood cutting 8. Wood cutting 9. Wood cutting 11. 15 fire making. Wood cutting 13. 14. 15. 20 fire making. 16 wood cutting. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 25 fire making. 22 wood cutting. 23 wood cutting. 24 wood cutting. I can do this. Hold up, let's see where this goes. Come on. Nope, Karamja. Ah well. 25 woodcutting, 30 fire making, 26 woodcutting, 10 more levels to go, 27 woodcutting, 28, 29 woodcutting, 30, 35 fire making. I think I'm just gonna drop logs from now on. 31 woodcutting, 32 woodcutting, woodcutting 33, 34 woodcutting. Hey, easy. There we go. Ring of recoil. Easy. I've got a piece of this already. That could easily have gone really wrong though. I mean, if that was an emerald or ruby ring, or even worse, just a gold ring, I would have been stuck with that. Oh, also 35 woodcutting, 1 more level. 36 woodcutting, let's get the hell out of here. I'm here at the Remington General Store and I'm selling my adamant longsword. You've served me well, good friend, you've served me well. It's bittersweet, man. How much are these orange feathers? 6. Huh. I'm gonna jump through worlds and sell these feathers. Okay, so to go from level 21 crafting to level 31 crafting, my best option is to blow glass. This is going to be kind of slow because I need to buy soda ash and buckets of sand from the charter ships, walk it all the way up to the Falador furnace, and smelt it into molten glass. And then, while I walk back down to Port Sarim, I need to blow it all into the best glass item I can make. I get about 450 XP per trip, and each trip takes about 5 minutes. 22 crafting, 23 crafting, 24 crafting, crafting 25, crafting 26, crafting 27, 28 crafting, 29 crafting, 30 crafting, one more level to get it, 31 crafting. That should do the trick. It's now time to start Lost City quest. After talking to these adventurers, wandering around in the Lumbridge Swamp, I've caught wind of a magical city called Zenaris. They believe it's somewhere in the swamp, but personally all I found is giant frogs. Investigating a little, I found this guy hiding in a tree. Seamus tells me all about the magical world of Zenaris hidden in this shed, but apparently you need a stick or something to get in. There's a magical tree on the island of Intrana that I need to cut a piece off of in order to create a Draman staff, and that lets me into the magical Lost City or something along those lines. I don't really pay attention to the quest text. To complete this quest, I'm going to have to take advantage of a unique mechanic to Ultimate Iron Man. I have to go to Intrana, but if you're holding any weapons or armor, the nerd monks won't let you enter. As an Ultimate Iron Man, when you die, all of your items drop to the ground and stay there for an hour. They also don't show up for anyone else, so I can commit a good old unaliving ritual at the Edgeville Nettles and head over to Intrana with a mostly clean inventory. I have a 1 hour time limit to complete this step, so I might need to hurry. I think that's all I can take. Chronicle. Wait, Chronicle gets lost on death? No, I just spent so much money on it. Okay, I'll have to buy another one. And here we are on Intrana. Now, what happens here stays here. Okay. Right, time to kill zombies until they drop a bronze axe. There's a chance they could drop a med helm here, which would balk my account a little, but we've got rerolls just in case. Come on, bronze axe. Oh, phew. Okay, there's the bronze axe. I was actually getting really worried for a second. And just let me get past here. Oh my god. Let me try this. Okay, nice easy safe spot here. I suppose this in some ways counts as a boss. 45 magic. Quest boss defeated. And there's the Drummond branch. Too easy. Right, let's get all my stuff back. Is that everything? Yes it is. Alright. Right, I feel much better now. I now have the Draman staff, and all I need to do to complete this quest is enter this shed in the Lumbridge Swamp while holding it. If I complete the quest though, I can no longer equip the staff, so I need to make sure I can do everything I need to do there before I enter. To get a dragon longsword, you need to buy it from Jakat for 100k. Jakat is found in the Zenaris market, and to enter the market, you need to pay a trading tax of 1 cut diamond.
We don't actually need it where I'm going.
I'm having such a bad day. Well, I need to get a diamond again, and up until this point I haven't really spoken about money too much, but if you'll notice, I'm also way short of the 100k that I need for the dragon longsword. There does happen to be a way that I can get both back though, and it's through Runescape's chillest moneymaker. Welcome to Shooting Stars. Every hour and a half, a star will fall in a random spot throughout Gielinor. I could have mined stars before, but the stardust that you get from mining them would have been completely useless to me until I could access Dasuri and Falador. From Dasuri, I can purchase gem bags for 300 stardust, which give 40 uncut gems each. And they could be any gems, including an uncut onyx at a surprisingly kind drop rate of 1 in 100 million. I can at least guarantee that I'll get a fresh diamond, and then all I need is 43 crafting to cut it. I can also buy clay packs with stardust, which should allow me to train crafting a little bit faster than I could with gems. And I've done some real sketchy ass maths here, but I think I'll need to make just over 700 plant pots to hit 41 crafting. And each soft clay pack gives 100 soft clay. 7 packs of soft clay will run me 1050 stardust. So the plan here is to then mine enough stardust for a few gem bags, which I'll empty and cut the gems to train up to 43, and then sell them off at the gem store to rustle up my 100k. Alright, there's 1350 stardust. That should be enough to get me the crafting I need and the gems that I need. Crafting 32. Crafting 33, 34, 35, 36 crafting, 37, 38, 39, 40 crafting, 41 crafting. Done with that shit, and we got that diamond I needed. You might not believe it, but this is actually probably one of the best money makers I've got at the moment. If I get like 2 more bags of gems, I'm sorted for money for a bit. 58 mining. 60 mining, and that's all from shooting stars. Well, I guess it's not all from shooting stars. I mean, it's mostly from shooting stars. You get what I mean. I ended up with over 3,000 stardust. I'd show you a lot more of the grind, but to be honest, not much happens. There's crafting level 43, so I can now cut diamonds, which I'm going to be selling a bunch of those, and also all of the rubies pretty much done. I'm just going to quickly do this inventory of diamonds. So for basically every single inventory, I have to run back and forth between this bank and the gem shop, and my recharge rate is very, very slow. I do at least have the diamond now that I need to access the Zenaris market, but I'm still a couple K short. There's all the diamonds done. Now it's time for the emeralds, and then we can move on to this huge stack of sapphires. And there it is, 100k. That's all we need to buy the dragon longsword that I need to complete this gear setup. Well, complete my weapon setup. Now I just need to run through the rest of these gems, see how much I end up with, and I should be good with money for a while. Crafting 45. And there's the last of the emeralds. The cash stack is looking pretty tasty. I just need to work through these sapphires and then we can get a move on. Crafting 46. And there's the sapphires done. All the gems sold off. I have just under 200k. I kind of wish that was a bit higher, but that's going to be enough money to last me for quite a while, I think. In fact, I might be good for the region now. Let me just sort out these dragon stones, and then it's time to pick up our next piece of best gear. Unfortunately, I can't cut these dragon stones right now, and it's going to take me a while before I can, so I am just going to have to sell them off. I don't know how much I'm going to get. 400 coins per one. That's not great. At the very least though, it is a bit of extra cash, and if I ever need another one, I can just find more. Shooting stars is open to me basically permanently now. I'm back home in the swamp, and it's time to invoke the impossibility clause. Drum and staff on. Open that door. And now I'm in Zenaris. Quest complete. Lost City. Right, let me just re-equip that weapon. Oh, there we go. First order of business here, I need to come through into the market. And they require a trading tax of 1 diamond, which I just so happen to have. Gorgeous, what a simple shop. All we need here, the dragon longsword. Buy 1, there goes half of my money. And I'm going to invoke the second exception of the episode. I'm using my first reroll to equip the dragon longsword. I feel so powerful. Join me next time where I complete as many quests as I can and try to lock in some good gear before I inevitably do something else stupid. Thanks for watching, and a special thanks to all my patrons who make these videos possible. Patrons at the Max Infernal tier, such as Fisai Faye, Charlie, and Movie Chart, all get a marked tile anywhere in the world that says something undoubtedly stupid. And all patrons at the Infernal Cape tier and up, like Saint, Maya, Abigail, and James, get a marked tile in my player-owned house, which should actually start showing up soon enough. Another huge thank you to the patrons for all their support, and also thank you to the community on Discord. It's been really active over there, so hop on over. There's always people doing raids, being dumb, having fun. Oh, and well, this looks like a stream setup. Well, I stream now. every Friday at 5 PM, tune in on my Twitch. It was actually kind of hotly requested, weirdly enough. It's twitch.tv/Gilgadane, where right now I'm trying to actually beat the Inferno, finish my old series, and doing a really terrible job at that. There'll be links to everything in the description down below. Until next time.